What? So because at every point people Google us. So when they Google your name, what do they find? Do they find some of those articles you've written? LinkedIn offers you an opportunity to write
actually promote yourself.
Write an article. Write those articles there. You can create a free blog using blogger.com to advocate for issues that you're passionate about. And whenever you're applying for these opportunities and they're asking you for links, you have links to provide. You have links to. It's not necessary that people have to publish you before you publish yourself. So that's something that I think it's very critical and important to getting some of these opportunities, preparing yourself for some of these opportunities, attending conferences, seminars that are relevant, writing about issues that you're passionate about, volunteering. And I think when you do all of these things, you get the opportunities. And even if you are not called, volunteer.
That's good. Right now, how can the government support youths in Nigeria?
More than any other time, I think we young people really we are the most marginalized in the country, and I think when it comes to social protection system, young people don't really have access to it. And what do I mean by social protection system? Like maybe there are like trainings in the form of cash transfer. You might not necessarily give young people the money, but you can give them the money in forms of training that can help them develop that can help them develop and prepare them for opportunities. So these are some of the things. Government needs to come out with initiatives that addresses human capital development deficiencies in our world today. So for instance, ensuring that they have access to technological skills, new technological skills. And the truth is, you can't decide a 70-year-old person cannot decide for a 23-year-old person.
Very true.
So it means that for those changes to happen, we need young people to fill in spaces. And when young people fill in those spaces, they understand our reality. And these are people that can create a solution. I know so many young people who are filling the gaps that the government should fill during this period, like Oluwafumi Layoni, who is providing cash transfer for marginalized people in Makoko and providing information to young people to stay safe during COVID. This is the responsibility of the government, but young people are filling these spaces and young people have the experience. So there's a need for, there's a need for government to bring in young people into those spaces and fill in those spaces so that we can make informed decisions and promote youth policies.
But are the youths ready to take up those roles? Because they say the youth are the future leaders of tomorrow. So what can be done to encourage them so that they can actually take up such leadership roles?
So for me, I only believe that youth are not the future leaders of tomorrow. I only believe that youth are the leaders of today. They are the leaders of now. They have the innovation, they have everything. You can't tell me that I'm the leader of tomorrow. I mean, I've done so many things. What do I need to prove to you that I need to do something? I don't need to prove anything again because over time I've proven and I'm filling spaces that government should fill. And not just me, we have thousands, hundreds of thousands of young people who are filling the spaces across Nigeria, across the world, and across the continent who are actually filling spaces that government should fill. So I think young people naturally, they have the ideas, they have the knowledge. Most times, I think they are not just being heard and taken seriously.
That's your own feeling.
Yeah,
so
when we take young people seriously, and we provide them that platform to grow, then we can see that young people can create numerous change. But we are in an ecosystem that doesn't allow young people to thrive. We say most times what happens in our own country is that we create for young people rather than young people creating for themselves. So you see, we want to do program for young people every time, but then after you do the program for young people, where is the capital for young people to launch these ideas themselves? Young people don't have access to that capital. So I think these are roles government should play, ensuring that young people have access to resources, the resource gap and capital. So I feel like even some philanthropies that we have in Africa and in Nigeria, the kind of philanthropy we have is broken. The philanthropy is transactional, is what is in it for me. We need to look at positive philanthropy and positive adult culture, whereby people can say that we want to support young people to build the skills to create change. We want to give them the capital to launch their ideas and funds. So we need more of capital to promote SMEs that are the large employer of young people in the labor market.
All right. Well, Hammed, thanks for coming on Daybreak Africa this morning. Very engaging and informative indeed.
Yeah, my greatest pleasure. I mean, it's an opportunity to share, and I'm really looking forward to share more and basically speak on behalf of young people.
That's wonderful. Well, we hope to have more of you on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we've come to the end of this wonderful